The 28.20 update's about to go live, finally revealing what's behind this timer once it reaches 0, being an event pass and all the free rewards. On top of that, we have even more free rewards for the Valentine's Day event, including new Valentine's Day skins and a free skin of that everyone can earn. Not to mention even more map changes developing Season 2 over the final month, so stick around until the end to get all of that and more today. Stop, don't forget before you pick up the Battle Pass or anything from the shop, you enter code FM1 inside here, as it looks completely different now, but it definitely still works, being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter out there. It would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, and I'm going to have to purchase another big cutout now, considering, yep, it looks different in the item shop. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if it gets hearted, it could be shown on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, as after all, it only benefits you, with us gifting different subscribers every single day, with some proof for that recently on screen right now. Okay, so first of all, it's important to note when I'm recording, the official announcement hasn't gone live on Fortnite's socials yet for V28.20 going live on February 6th. However, when I'm editing, if it has, well, disregard all of that because the announcement will have been on screen. Either way, if Epic Games decide to leave it a day or two, we have all the details about what's upcoming. Starting out with, as you can see right now, before this update goes live, the TMNT tab, which as of right now, despite going over to it, literally the icon resembling the drains that we can go into. If you've been playing Fortnite frequently and visiting this tab just to see how long there is to go for this timer ticking down, it happens to land on February 9th, and I'll explain why this won't be changing with the update or instantly going live in just a second. Anyways, from these frequent visits to there as a player, you may have noticed it's gone from this initial first stage into its second stage now, revealing like the silhouette of the character Shredder, a skin that got leaked but not shown off in locker in the 28.10 previous updates. This means we've only got one more stage, stage 3 of this event pass developing until the timer reaches 0. This on screen right now that data miners managed to leak early that we all see updated into the game at some point. Maybe this stage goes live with V28.20, as Fortnite did confirm on their socials, booyah, and then hit the sewers, with the 9th of February being the date at the end of this sentence, meaning of course this event pass, and because it's the first initial stage 1 background, would be obviously available there. The 9th of February happens to be a Friday, which isn't a typical update day, and considering 28.20's been on the staging server since the end of last week, it's likely to go live on a typical update day being Tuesday the 6th of February. What I'm getting at is, even if they were to delay this update, it would only be a day or two and wouldn't release on February the 9th. Right now, data miners have managed to drag into game what this timer looks like hitting 0, but of course once it does that, the sequences aren't in the files yet to reveal everything behind here, which we expect to be an event pass like the concept on screen right now. If you've never seen one of these, of course we have seen event passes since Chapter 3 Season 3 introduced for the first time with the Dragon Ball collaboration, and we've seen so many more since. Most Wanted Chapter 4 Season 1, Find the Force Chapter 4 Season 2 for Star Wars, which introduced the paid and premium version for these event passes, and most recently Break the Curse for Jujutsu Kaisen in Chapter 4 Season 3 as Last Resort Chapter 4 Season 4, we never saw one. If you're into Fortnite Festival, it's going to be a lot shorter than the duration of the festival pass currently in Season 1 Week 9, which goes up to Week 11. It won't be staying around for 11 weeks, this particular TMNT tab. However, the reward system will obviously work similar. The top row right here for the purple icons, we have the free section, and then the bottom is the upgraded pass, where we can either pay to get all of the rewards instantly, which I actually did, or you can earn your way up once upgrading and paying that initial fee to unlock finally that weekend variant. Speaking of this festival pass ending specifically at the bottom on February 22nd, 2024, this means we may get some of the cosmetics leaked in the paid and free section for Season 2's festival pass, either in the downtime for this update right now, V28.20, or even the last update of this season after that, V28.30, as Sheena speculated. It's expected to go live on February 20th, just 2 days before, again, this festival pass ends and disappears forever. As for cosmetics in the files right now, we still do have a few skins from the 28.10 update that were newly added set to release with their new LEGO forms, specifically Comet, which Fortnite did of course reveal an early video of in its normal and LEGO form, and apparently, according to Sheena and other data miners, it will be coming to the item shop on Tuesday the 6th of February. Speaking of the Comet skin again that Sheena included in this post about the Feeling Pucky emote being renamed to Ice Moves, which has been granted to players, he explained, affected by the LEGO Fortnite problems earlier this week, where basically the servers had to go offline and then they had to revert some of the progress or world status that players made over a certain period, resulting in this compensation, with this being the reward screen that players will have received already, so this doesn't require the 28.20 update in the slightest, so don't get your hopes up for this update rolling around to see if you received this if you're a LEGO Fortnite player but even didn't hop on during that time when players were affected. And sadly, as of right now, it's unknown if this emote will ever be in the item shop. I guess we'll find out more about that in the next update, 28.20 going live, but if not, it'll be an incredible incredibly rare cosmetic to a select amount of players. Another skin that Fortnite revealed in this format early before it's even decrypted from the files, meaning there is no actual possible locker showcase of this skin, unlike Comet, which data miners have managed to drag into the item shop early, is this one right here, which appears to be a Fortnite surveys skin, which has a lot of variants. Specifically, out of this second page that obviously Sheena included in his post is the most interesting, as again I've mentioned in other videos, the shoes look like Yeezys, and people believe this to be a Kanye West collaboration, whether he had say over the design or approval of it. But whether this is true or not, I guess we'll never know. But apparently Kanye West was meant to collaborate in Fortnite before his recent controversy, but just didn't show up to the meeting with Epic Games. A skin that has just been revealed, however, literally today, is for FNCS, with the new event kicking off for 2024, revealing the prize pool not only to be over $7.5 million, but as you can see when so posted, Chapter 5 Season 1 FNCS set, Champions Stashed Outfit, Victor's Crest Back Bling, Champions Blade Pickaxe, Champions Coloured Wrap, and Make It No Music Pack, of which all of those cosmetics and relevant images are on screen right now. The skin right here in the individual leaked cosmetic form looks different to the promotional image, however, that Fortnite have obviously released now, being a way better design in all honesty, and honestly looked unfinished before without an FNCS touch like what's on the hoodie of the character. Don't forget this TMNT collab, however, is going to be receiving despite another stage, being the third one, revealing Shredder more so, despite just being a silhouette currently on the TMNT event pass tab, in the sewers, or the underground anyway, from using these TMNT sewer heads to actually get down here faster. This is early footage of what it's going to look like revamped on screen right now, with the pizza party again being unvaulted, and of course let's not forget the TMNT mythics coming in their own unique, potentially revamped supply drop like the ones we saw for My Hero Academia and Deku Smash being contained inside. I'm assuming we're also going to be getting more April O'Neil quests. As of right now, or the first anyways, only contained 4 for a total of 40,000 XP, if not even more quests overall for TMNT's collab, as it states on the menu right now when it's ticking down, view quests, so I don't think they'd have this here unless it meant something bigger than just 4 that they've added for April O'Neil. Speaking of quests, what slept on the most out of all the sections in the Battle Pass right now, the quest rewards, the final of these is going live February 6th, which is a further indication without the announcement in itself that again 28.20 would be going live February 6th, as we'll finally be able to get the emote. I know, I'm sorry for keeping doing this impression, which is the final, not of Family Guy, but Peter Griffin specifically cosmetics currently in the files, or that we currently know of anyways. On top of these other two being a backbling style and also a skin style. Reverting back to Family Guy slightly, this doesn't mean this is the last of the Family Guy collaboration, as the giant chicken surprises in the item shop, even just the fact they made this skin in itself, considering its size comparison to a normal female sized character, and it was encrypted just before release alongside apparently 10 to be determined skins even in 28.10 that are set to release, which people believe the giant chicken because of that to not be the only Family Guy skin that's currently encrypted in the files, and more will be added in 28.20, people speculate. Personally, I think we could very well be seeing a lot of characters such as Lois, Meg, Quagmire, even Stewie and Joe in mecha forms like you see in the concepts of on screen right now, which literally fit in terms of character models into this mecha robot, you know, that was initially pulled from the Mecha Morty skin model. All I'm hoping is Stewie just simply isn't a backbling considering his size. After all, they treated Brian this way, and I don't think I'm emotionally prepared to forgive Epic Games for doing that just yet. They could have at least made him a pep, you know, these things initially introduced in Chapter 1 Season 6 that have been completely forgotten about, so it seems. Another thing Epic Games completely forgot to add with the start of Chapter 5, or should I say reconsidered, are augments, of which all of these right now were initially meant to go live in 28.10, but upon this update going live, data miners posted that Epic is currently re-evaluating augments, which is why the activate augments milestone has been removed. Either way, Wenso actually pointed out in this update, despite his full list right here of what to expect in 28.20, covering most of the things I've already mentioned, his own reply to this post stated augments are likely not releasing this update as Epic is currently re-evaluating them, which I'm guessing means now if we're going to be seeing them, it may not even be until Season 2. Speaking of Season 2, it actually did start getting tested on the testing server, so Epic Games are ahead of the game in terms of preparing the next season of Battle Royale at least, and it seems despite the digging sites being added around the island now, things are starting to get more hectic in terms of map change build up like in Chapter 4 Season 2, with earthquakes being added back to the files, again looking like this, which hopefully doesn't put us in a situation again like Fortnite Wilds in the summer, as this was one of my least favourite Fortnite seasons, but of course the earthquakes caused this jungle biome to be revealed underneath the Battle Royale island surface. I doubt this will be a live event, however, not just because it seems like we're getting annual ones now from the gap between Fracture and the Big Bang, and also the first season of each chapter never seems to contain a live event, either story related or just development related. And speaking of events, despite the TMNT one ongoing, this ultimately means I doubt we're going to be getting one for Valentine's Day like we've seen in the past, for instance Love and War that you see in the trailer for that, releasing back then on screen right now, with more cosmetics being added into the game's files, however all of these being the current unreleased ones when I'm recording before the update goes live. More skins and cosmetics may be updated into here, or some of the Valentine's Valentine's Day themed ones may be free rewards that we can earn. Who knows, maybe like one of the previous years where we got this particular glider for 0 V-Bucks in the item shop to celebrate, you know, Valentine's Day, and Epic Games kind of giving a Valentine's Day gift to us. Fingers crossed something like this happens again, but not for the same cosmetic. A new one perhaps added into the files with the update going live. A completely free skin for the arrival of Season 2 in Rocket Racing, however, is speculated to be this one on screen right now, as Datamine has posted not only images of the normal version for what it would look like in Battle Royale, but even its Lego version already ready. Still kind of far in the future, however, considering we have like 7 weeks left to even get the first ever one for Season 1. Speaking of Rocket Racing though, a vehicle that may get revealed in the game's files, as it literally is kind of almost ready, is the McLaren 765 LT from Rocket League, which will be added into Fortnite, a part of the collaboration which has now been confirmed. If it wasn't obvious, Epic Games well own and made Rocket League, so it literally just takes them to take it out of the game's files in this particular game and implement it into Fortnite's Rocket Racing mode. A completely surprise collab that's literally just surfaced, however, Sheena posted, rumour the Power Rangers might be coming to Fortnite soon. This was mentioned by Special Nick and Xbox Era podcast yesterday, the same person who has also leaked the Doomslayer and TMNT collabs long ago, and despite the community already making an item shop concept because of this, we don't know how far in the future that might be. But drop a like if you're excited for it upcoming, and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads. Don't forget to enter code FM1 for when any of the new cosmetics that get leaked in this update release. And speaking of other videos, click either of these two YouTube's recommended you. After all, it's a good suggestion whilst you wait for the very next upload I do publish on the channel.